Hello, dear journalists. AI has become increasingly prominent in newsrooms, presenting both opportunities and challenges for us. It offers the potential to enhance news production and delivery, but it also raises ethical concerns. This video is for you to understand our newsroom's guidelines for the use of artificial intelligence. Firstly, let's come to the general editorial code of practice on AI. The most important thing is that any use of AI should follow Fairdale's leading professional principles, which are originality, truthfulness, and impartiality. These are at the heart of our professional standards, and our ultimate goal is to maintain trust in our work. I want you to remember at the beginning of this video is that any form of AI engaged content should not be published directly without human involvement and oversight. Now I will explain the key points in this part one by one. Number one, originality. In AI era, human involvement and creativity are still necessities in journalism. You may use AI to help you deal with various tasks such as structuring outlines, suggesting interview questions, drafting headlines, conducting extensive content research, summarizing coverages, integrating available images, text, and video resources, and copy editing in a more efficient way. But it is important that we should have our own thoughts in news products. Remember that it is AI assisted rather than AI authorized. You cannot let AI do all the things for you. You have to make sure the news products are original with humans' insights. Number two, truthfulness and fact check. Truth is virtue. We need to make sure that all the information published is verified. You should never use AI to alter any elements in images or videos that may distort the information. You are not permitted to make any changes of the reality shown in raw images and videos. If you want to demonstrate how AI works by showing altered content, this is an exception, but you need to be approved by the standard office first. Besides, AI-generated content can contain factual errors or false information. So before we use the content from AI, it is important for journalists to validate the authenticity of AI-generated content using multiple sources. Sometimes the deepfake news fabricated by AI technology can be difficult to recognize. So please pay attention to it. You may also use AI to help you do the fact checking, but it is you that make the final judgment. Number three, transparency and accountability. We need to be transparent about the use of AI in journalistic work. So any part of a news product that involves AI should be clearly labeled to inform the public. In this way, our readers could recognize the AI-generated part, and then they can have their own judgment and understanding. Additionally, news products assisted by AI should be signed by the journalists responsible for them. In case of errors, journalists are accountable for promptly making corrections to stop the spread of misinformation. Number four, copyright. Journalists must adhere to copyright laws and avoid using any AI-generated material that infringes on intellectual property rights or is plagiarized. AI tools trained on copyrighted materials may inadvertently produce content that infringes on copyrights. Therefore, you must double-check it before publication. Number five, confidentiality and privacy. To protect sensitive, confidential, or proprietary content, you should not input such materials into AI tools. This also includes images, text, and video related to confidential resources. So to anonymize the protected sources, I recommend you to use traditional methods such as blurring images or using silhouettes rather than relying on AI to alter their appearance. Moreover, journalists are not permitted to use AI-powered identification tools without proper approval because this may infringe upon data protection and privacy rights. Number six, dealing with bias. Here, I would like to emphasize the importance of non-discriminatory reporting and avoid skewed narratives and stereotypes. AI-generated content can reflect biases present in the training data. You must be diligent in selecting AI-assisted content and correcting any explicit or implicit bias before publication. Now we come to the second part of the guidelines, which address specific concerns related to different formats, such as print coverage, image coverage, and video coverage. You must also adhere to these additional guidelines for each format to ensure ethical and responsible use of AI. For print coverage, which means text, news, stories across all media, you may utilize AI tools to assist in translating complex words or phrases. However, it is crucial to perform a second check on the AI-generated results. In addition, AI should never be used to translate entire original stories because human involvement is essential in such cases. Exceptions should be approved by the standard office. For specialized or complex translation tasks involving terminology and idiomatic expressions, I suggest you always double check this specific translation to ensure the original meaning is accurately conveyed. You may also use AI to transcribe audio into text. However, it's important to note that recordings of sensitive and secured interviews should not be uploaded to the AI platform to protect the sources. For image coverage in terms of graphics, when AI is used to create journalistic graphics, you must ensure that the statistics or information used are of high quality and from credible sources. And to avoid copyright infringement, you should verify whether the elements used in graphics are copyright free. Also, in cases where AI-generated graphics include sensitive or controversial information, they must be approved first, and it is crucial to carefully review AI-generated maps to avoid significant mistakes. Regarding photos, as what I have mentioned, photos of protected sources should not be uploaded, and you should pay attention to the copyright of AI-provided photos. Then I would like to emphasize that journalists should refrain from using AI-generated photos to create distorted reports that mislead readers. Modifications that might alter the original information of the photos are not allowed. For video coverage, AI can be used to assist in adjusting and editing raw video materials when there is no change in the original content. However, you should avoid using cut segments edited by AI because incompletion may lead to misunderstandings and distortions of the truth. Also, confidential videos and videos containing protected sources should not be uploaded to AI. Good news is that virtual avatars created by AI can be used as anchors in broadcasting and live stream media platforms to save energy and time. But the design of virtual avatars must be approved by the newsroom first to identify potential issues and controversies they may cause. In conclusion, The guidelines for the use of AI in journalism serve as a framework to navigate the evolving landscape of AI integration in newsrooms. By following these guidelines, I hope this discussion has shed light on the importance of responsible AI use in journalism, and I hope you can harness the power of AI to serve journalism in a good way. Thank you for your attention.